here between Toby Savage and Manuel Alvarez Sala. We're in the third game, I think. I've been told it's 4-3 Manuel. So playing down to hoop 8. Toby playing black and blue in his England top, and Manuel's got his cap on. So red's pretty much straight in front of the hoop, and Toby's tried to play him blocking it, but I'm pretty sure red is still open. Manuel playing the yellow in, hopefully blocked from the blue. And now Toby's got a choice. He can either play a long-range clearance on the red, I'm pretty sure that's what he's eyeing up, or he could equally decide to try and take the yellow out, and either force red to run the hoop or clear black. But Toby's style plays quite tilted. I think he'll play this. He'll play this 12-yarder hard, trying to clear it to the north, and he's missed that on the left-hand side. So this will be a clearance red on black. He'll be trying to do two things. He'll be trying to primarily get black off the south boundary wired from yellow. And that looks to be almost central. That looks perfect. We'll have to see whether he's quite got it or whether it needed a bit more cut. Yellow's definitely to the right hand side of hoop 8. So it could easily be blocked here by the hoop. The fact Toby's moved black in without even asking for a ref indicates it's completely open. So, second chance to get back into the hoop here. Ideally hitting it just off centre on the left. It's not as good. He's lost the black. See, if he'd have hit that on the left-hand side, he'd have been closer to the hoop. He could only have been 7 or 8 yards away. Okay, so sorry for that slight delay. Manuel's kept his advantage at the hoop. Got 2 balls in front. And Toby's now looking at his 2 options. He's got 3 options really. The problem with clearing yellow is even if he clears yellow, yellow can then clear blue a long way away. So that will be the last of his 3 options, I think. What he really is interested in doing is running the hoop. If he misses and hits the red, well, at least yellow's got to run a slightly more difficult hoop than red has, but it still should be bigger advantage to run it.
So Manuel takes hoop 8 for 5-3. So sorry for the breaking commentary there. Chris has been called away and a battery's dying on one camera, so we're trying to fix that for you. So we go back to the view we just had. In the meantime, we're watching from the top camera. Blue has played into excellent position on hoop 9 and yellow takes a shot straight away but misses. So blue and black in good control on this hoop. And blue with a nice short hoop shot. Slightly angled, these hoops are very tight. They are rejecting the shots, but you would expect Toby to get this. And he made sure of making that hoop. He would have liked to run further down to give himself an advantage on the next hoop, on hoop 10. So he'll be disappointed that he's not done that, but I think he erred on the side of caution to get through the hoop, because as I say, they are extremely tight. An excellent yellow has played into excellent position there. I think this may well be a hoop shot, because I'm really not sure from this angle that there's any shot to clear yellow.
Oh, he just taps blue, that's all. I think.
Red follows blue, so if blue had not done anything, red clears black right across the lawn to the southern boundary, the far boundary, leaving a very long clearance for black. But unfortunately, it looks like Toby fouled his ball there. If he just touches the ball rather than striking it cleanly as he casts his mallet, as he swings, it is a foul shot. So he's forfeited his shot, and red has cleared black right off to the boundary, so he's faced now with a very tough clearance. And I'm joined on the commentary now in Chris's place. We have Jack Good. who's kindly taking time out from his games to join us and give us the benefit of his
Tactical knowledge.
excellent views.
That was a sort of a 25-yard shot. Maybe a bit less. He's got the hoop. Oh.
So Black's missed that clearance and Yellow runs the hoop for 6-4.
Switch cameras.
So I don't know if you could see, Jack, what happened with Blue there. Was the line blocked for getting a better position on hoop 7?
I couldn't
Because it
see
stopped some way short.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Sorry, hoop. Of course, they're playing hoop 11. I've got distracted because we're still trying to sort out the battery on the dead camera. We've been having a bit of a chat about that. So, of course, they're playing to hoop 11 up the middle.
الرد دخل الحمرا دخلت كان المفروض الاسود ممكن
Right, so we've got our ground level view back.
Now a little left.
switch it up. Make sure you
Missed by a whisker.
camera work. The other camera.
Toby's cleared red, but snipped his own ball now.
So Toby in a nice position now. He's kept both of his balls close to the hoop. And Manuel's coming back. May opt to take a deep position. What do you think, Jack? Do you think he was trying for a bit of a deeper position than that?
I think he was trying to get wide from blue, to be honest. Well, that's what I would have done. I don't know if he was trying to.
And Toby will be very disappointed with that.
Can Red see the hoop?
I think Red can see it. I think this is a hoop shot.
Oh.
Looked like you could see it from my angle. So positions turned around on this hoop 11 because Toby was in control with 2 balls close to the hoop. That position's now reversed. Yellow looks like it may be in a runnable position, just about.
Yeah, certainly jaws. So.
It's certainly jaws if it won't run, yeah. But Manuel definitely in control of this hoop now.
He's going to it. Is he? It looks like it's a tight angle if he's debating whether.
That's a nice shot, isn't it? And blue may have a tricky shot because I think he's banking on, if he can jaws yellow, that red then clears black to prevent a jump.
Yeah. I'm guessing Toby's trying to clear red here. Yeah.
Nailed it. So Manuel needs to get this because you would have to back Toby to make this jump if black is left in position.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Excellent shot.
That's the game, basically. There's not much Toby can do now. I don't think, anyway.
No. No, I don't think black's getting yellow out from there,
No.
for sure.
I suppose he's going to try something there.
Toby's lining up something though, and I'm not sure. Perhaps he does think he can somehow just knock yellow out from the jaws. Perhaps he's got a slight angle.
This is to stay in the game, I suppose, so he's going to try it.
Whoa. It wasn't far off.
No.
So yellow plays a 7-4 win. So that's 2-1 to Manuel Alvarez Vela, playing Toby Savage, playing for England. The win for Spain. and we'll be switching the commentary off until I think that may be the end of commentary for today. I will check. I don't know if there are any more matches on this lawn. Do we know? There is one more match to be played. But in the meantime, Jack Good and I will be logging off.
I think it's Huey Edinburgh.
Hello, so we're back with commentary, and next match has just started with Huey Alebo and Amir Albiari. So Huey Alebo playing from Sweden and Amir Egyptian. Huey playing blue and black. And Red's played a good clearance on black. Black will be the next ball to play. Now needs to clear yellow from the far boundary, the northern boundary. Difficult to tell from this commentary viewpoint, but he should have a clear shot on yellow. Which he did, but has missed. So Alabiari just having the hoop tightened here because he does not want to just run the hoop. He wants to get down the lawn towards hoop 2. So he's going to be running it hard and trying to get down, right down the lawn to hoop 2 to give himself a good advantage on the next hoop. You very often see the players tightening the hoops on this kind of shot because if there's any vibration, if the hoop rattles around too much in the holes, it can reject the ball. So they want to know this hoop's good and firm before they play. So he's run that hoop well. Off the far boundary, off the north boundary. So 1-0 to Alabiari playing red and yellow. So Blues played into good position. And that is an excellent shot from Red from that distance.
Giant killer. Archer the giant killer.
So yellow now will want to be clearing blue. And clearing it a long way to leave red with a very simple hoop shot. So missed, but not a gimme that clearance. 9 yards, 10 yards. You'd normally back these players to make that, but they're not a gimme. So blue now will be going for this hoop shot. I think red was trying to block black's shot there. And black having missed, red's now in good position for the hoop. Yellow's in, so we've got red and yellow with 2 balls in front of the hoop, so in a commanding position. And blue is now faced with a similar distance clearance to the one that was missed a few moments ago, but this time has made it. So another good clearance. The problem for Yuri Lobo here being that he is clearing the balls. How is he going to make the hoop? Because red and yellow will just keep placing them back in. Blue and black is not getting any closer to scoring the hoop. And red here has an easy block. So black needs to move this yellow. So yellow makes the hoop for a 2-0 early lead. Blue first to play up to hoop 3 and into a very good runnable position. Red also plays in. Again into a runnable position. So yellow's just played into position, leaving red to take a shot on the hoop. This is quite angled, and the hoops are tight. But he's made that beautifully. That's an excellent shot. That's a superb shot. So he's run that hard and got himself almost peg high down the lawn towards the next hoop, bringing the score back to 1-2. And black's in an excellent position on hoop 4, so yellow's run up just maybe a yard or two further back. Blue's got a number of options here, but looks like he's opting to clear red. And unfortunately, he's just clipped the red rather than sending it to the boundary. Now, he may well have been trying to clip that to the right. If he just sent it to the straight to the boundary, it would have had a return clearance on black. So he may well have been trying to clip that over to the right to position the hoop between red and black, that is wiring red from the black, to deny a clearance shot. But unfortunately, he just caught it so fine, it's just popped over to the right, leaving a... He could have gone for the hoop, but he's gone for the clearance. So black now needs to clear yellow to prevent a 3-1 lead. Good clearance. He would have liked to have middled that to keep closer to the hoop. Unfortunately, the black's travelled a lot further than the yellow. So yellow not under any pressure here. He can just run back into the hoop. Red's also not too far away, so he can bring red back into a good hoop position as well.
That might have...
Red back into good hooping position. So again, red and yellow with 2 balls in front of the hoop in good command, and black under pressure to clear, but it's missed. Again, just checking the hoop to make sure it's tight, because this is going to be a very angled shot, so wants to know the hoop's firm. When the players hold their mallet up in the air, that's just the signal, the convention to call a referee onto the lawn. In this case, just to tighten the hoop for him before he plays the shot with yellow. Here's our referee, one of the tournament referees, Richard Brooks. Played in the qualifying block last week at Compton Club in Eastbourne and came within a whisker of qualifying, was in fact the first reserve to play. So he's missed the hoop, but it's not a bad rejection. He's stayed nice and close. Didn't play it too hard. And Blue's played a nice clearance there, nice controlled clearance to move red away from the hoop, but keeping Blue in proximity. So trying to get back into this hoop.
I'm going now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be down here.
So Manuel has just played red from the far boundary, the northern boundary, back into position, taking a deep position there. And I believe he is trying to prevent black from clearing yellow. Black's also back towards the northern boundary, and it looks like he did a good job because black's hit red, leaving yellow with the hoop shot. One consolation for Huey there is that if red runs this hoop, black has run towards the next hoop, hoop 5, in the middle of the lawn. There is an offside law in golf croquet, which says that if you go more than halfway towards the next hoop before the hoop is run, your ball is offside, and the opponent can instruct you to play from a penalty area in the middle of the lawn. However, if your ball goes into that position more than halfway after contacting an opponent's ball, it is not offside. So that black would have been able to play from there. As it happens, yellow Alabieri missed his hoop shot, leaving the shot for blue, and blue has run the hoop, so equaling the game at 2-all, and with black able to play into the hoop from a nice position. So game all square now at 2-all. So blue misses the clearance shot on red. And red with, what, a 3-yard shot on the hoop. But he's opted just to play in closer. As we've seen, these hoops are very tight, so the shots can be missed from that distance, and he's opted quite conservatively to play in and keep control of the hoop. And he may be considering that he's got a much better chance, if the red's left there, of running through the hoop and getting down towards hoop 6. And there seems to be a developing pattern in this game that yellow and red, he is prepared to turn down hoop shots to get himself in this position once again of 2 balls in front of the hoop and blue and black clearing. So blue went for the clearance and missed, leaves red with this nice easy hoop shot to try and get down the lawn. 1 yard hoop shot. I say easy, but anything is missable, especially with these tight lawns and under the pressure that these players are under in this 2022 World Championship. In Southwick, in East Sussex, just outside Brighton. The playing conditions are nice. It's warm, but not too sunny, too hot. Good light. There's a bit of a wind. The players may welcome this because we're expecting much hotter weather tomorrow. So red's cleared black, and a nice shot. Just stayed close to the hoop. Difficult to tell from this angle in commentary, but I think black's shot to try and move yellow may be very tight. He's looking at it, so I don't think he's wide, but it looks like a tricky shot. He may just have something like half a ball to aim for, and he's just hit the left hand wire as we look at it of the hoop. So yellow's now got the choice: go for the hoop, the angled shot, or clear blue. But yeah, as we might expect, given Manuel's choices in this game so far, he's going for the safer option of clearing the blue, and he'll be wanting to stop yellow and stay close to the hoop, which he's done. So he's trying to get himself back. He's getting back into control of this hoop again. And from where that is a beautiful shot with blue. Played into good close position. May even be blocking yellow's line to the hoop. So red clears the blue. And now black again would have a choice of, he can either clear yellow or just playing close to the hoop, try to block the shot. But again, I would expect him here to clear yellow. So he's playing these controlled clearances well at the moment. He's keeping his ball in contention in around the hoop. And that's a fabulous shot. Beautiful. Right in tight. Very close to the hoop. Makes it hard to clear. There's always the danger in your mind that you might just push it into the jaws of the hoop. So, red with a 7-8 yard clearance, but has opted to roll up behind it. What he'll have had in mind there is that black would be looking at the jump shot over yellow to make the hoop. If you can get your ball in close behind or even close to the playing ball, it can make it very difficult for the playing player to position their feet correctly for the jump shot. So he has made this awkward. That was a very good shot. And Huey did well. He managed to get the jump, but he's not kept it online. So he got the jump, but not the hoop. So Manuel makes it 4-2. So yellow had a difficult shot there to try and clear blue. Black was played in to block, and blue, yeah, he's run the hoop. He may be a bit disappointed that he's only gone through by maybe 2 yards, yard and a half. Would really have liked that to go down the lawn. It was a fairly straight shot, so they would expect normally to get their ball further down the lawn. However, he's pulled the hoop back and it's 3-4. And red first in to hoop 8. So red had a good hoop position. It was maybe 3 or 4 yards from the hoop. Black played into closer position, blocking the line to the hoop, and yellow's played in closer again. So we've got an interesting position developing at this hoop now, with all the balls clustered close to the hoop. Red wanting to clear back, but he needs to make sure it doesn't collide with yellow. So he's played that well. Black's gone off the lawn, off the southern boundary. Red staying close, possibly even in a position that it could jaws if it came to it and was still there. Black now needs to clear yellow. Again, that was a tough shot. I think it may have been partially wired. So Manuel's missed the hoop. It was a good rejection, but it has left blue with a clean shot on the hoop, which he makes. So levelling the game at 4-all. So red played into very good position there, putting pressure on Huey. So he's shot for it with his first ball with black, but has missed. So yellow will be playing in again to the hoop. So he's got two balls now in good hooping position. So he misses the clearance, leaving red with the hoop shot. These players are under pressure all the time. Every shot's a pressure shot. But there's less pressure on it when both the opponent's balls are at the boundary and both of your balls are in front of the hoop. So he will go for this, knowing that if he doesn't make it, yellow's also in a good hooping position. So he'll go for this hard, trying to run down the lawn. And our referee, tournament referee Richard Carline, doing the duty, just tightening up the hoop a bit. Richard Carline, the director of the Croquet Academy here at Southwick. So he did try to run that hard, but he won't be too upset with this. He's in the jaws. Black is not in a position to do anything about it. Blue could possibly, from behind the hoop, get red out. So he's played black to clear yellow to prevent yellow from knocking the red through. So he could have played yellow onto the red, peeling it through the hoop. So although the yellow wouldn't have gone through the hoop, he would still score the point for putting his partner ball, the red, through the hoop. So he's used black to clear yellow, Yellow's played back in, and now blue playing to try and move the red out from the hoop again. So that's 5-4 now to Manuel Alabiri, and he's played that with a good weight, finishing in front of hoop 10. So blue played in from near hoop 1 and has just struck the peg. So a nice controlled clearance there, keeping red close to the hoop. So once again he has 2 in front of the hoop, and black is playing to clear from right across the lawn. So it's a very steady game from Manuel here, from both players, but Manuel consistently getting in control first of the hoop and leaving Huey to play clearances at distance. But nevertheless, the score at 4-all, all to play for. So red has several options here. Could look at playing into position and trying to block yellow from black's shot, beg your pardon. Or he could play in red close, or he could clear blue. And he's opted to clear blue. So black has cleared yellow, and yellow will play back in. So the hoop fairly neutral at this point, but I'd imagine he'll be trying to put yellow in a position where it's wide from black and black doesn't have a clearance shot on the yellow. And that looks good. So forcing, if it's wide, it would force blue now to play the longer clearance on yellow. And he's got it, good shot. So Manuel playing for a clearance on black here. Good shot. Still hard to call this hoop. Neither player really gaining control, just rotating through the balls, placing and then clearing. Both of them looking for a way to get control of this hoop. Looking round the lawns. 12 minutes past 6 and still a lot of lawns, a lot of matches in play. Over on the next lawn, on lawn 3, we have the reigning World GC champion Ben Rothman of America. Playing Stephen Mulliner. He's playing now. Playing blue and black. And Ben plays a good clearance there to send blue to the boundary. I expect Stephen to hit this. And he does with a nice control shot. Meanwhile, play on our featured match here on lawn 2 just paused for a moment. Manuel needed to leave the lawn but has now returned and is playing red into the hoop. And black playing from the eastern boundary will be going for the clearance on yellow because yellow has a hoop shot or a very easy shot to clear blue away. to leave red with a very easy hoop shot. So black needs to move yellow here. Bit of pressure on this shot. And he's nailed it. Excellent shot. Manuel's not been missing many of these. But he's missed that one. At that range, they're missable. 7, at this level of play, 7-yard clearances the players will expect to hit. They'll miss the odd one, but they'll expect to hit them. The way they've been playing would have backed Manuel to hit that, but it's about your hit rate, how many you hit. They're always missable at that range. So he's missed that one, leaving blue with the slightly angled hoop shot. But he'll take it. If it jawses, red's very close, it would be a tricky jump shot, but he's made that. Made it nicely. So for the first time in this game, Huey Labo takes a lead and 5-4. Beg your pardon, levels the game now at 5-all.
I can stick him in a
No, I'll make sure he knows.
So scores at 5-all. And yellow just stopping blue away, staying close to the hoop. So thank you for listening. I'm going to be in and out during the week, so you may have to suffer my commentary again at some point. In the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye to you and hand over to Debbie Lyons.
on. So, hello everybody. Debbie Lyons here, commentating again today. Thanks very much to Morgan for his commentary earlier. So it looks as if we're in the third game. It's 5-all. And Hui Alibo for Sweden is just about to clear red from in front of hoop. No, 12. That's not right. Hold on. We must have missed a hoop whilst we were changing over. It's definitely at hoop 12, so the score is not 5-all. Okay, I'll work it out in a minute, folks. Sorry about that. Anyone on the chat want to tell me what the score is? It's 6-5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Nick. Thanks for telling me that on the chat. Much appreciated. So lovely clearance there from Amir. So black is nicely, I think, possibly wired from yellow behind the hoop. So we'll see where that goes back on. And it looks like he's got some sort of shot at yellow. So we'll see how Hui does on that one. Nice clearance from Hui there. Probably didn't get yellow as far as he'd have liked. So I'm guessing that's 6-5 to blue and black. So I'm just going to update that now. Okay, bear with me folks whilst I get up to speed. So Amir has just clipped the edge of blue there. Again, more damage done to yellow than to blue, but it does stop blue running the hoop straight away. Blue's going to take tight position in front of the hoop. It's unclear to me whether red is actually hidden behind hoop 4 at all. I think he's probably fine. So he'll be looking to clear. Unless he trusts it to yellow. Black's a long way away here, so no, looks like red's just coming in. Oh, that's gone very close to blue. Well, it's 3 balls very close together in front of hoop 12 now. So, yeah, I'm not surprised Amir's wandering over to have a look at that. So, we'll see what he makes of that. That's a miss from yellow. Who'd have thought he could miss all of those balls? They look in a tight pack there. He's managed to gone through the middle of all of them. So, okay, we've got 101 viewers now. Welcome whoever the number 1 was who just joined. And Huey has this hoop, and that's the game. So I'm not quite sure what the position is in game scores. We're about to find out. But it's not looking like it's all over from the reaction. So maybe there's the first clip going on the peg. So that looks as if it's the first game to Huey Alibo from Sweden. It's a good win. So I don't really know either of these players. I've not seen either of them play before. So let's see how they get on in the second game. Whilst they're getting ready, I don't know if they're going to take a break or not. I'll have a quick look round and see if I can update you on anything else that's going on here. Nelson Morrow and Sharif Abdelawar are on their third game. It's 1 game all over there. And Lewis Palmer and Chris Roberts, I think, are also on their third game. But I don't know the score in that one. Stephen Mulliner lost the first to Ben Rothman, and they look like they're now competing for hoop 12 in the second game. So that's looking like a close one in the second. Hold on a minute, I'm just going to go offline for 2 minutes. Okay, folks, so they've started again very quickly. Red went first, a little bit short, black even shorter, and yellow is coming in now. Right, so I need to update the scores for you. So we'll do that for you quickly. Okay, so I've switched to the overhead camera. I think there's a slightly better view there for you. Hopefully you can all see that now. As you can see, all the shots are a little short on hoop 1 there. I'm getting the referee in to give the hoop a hit, toughen it up a bit. So on the lawn next to me, I've got Jenny Clark playing Maria Lamb. Maria Lamb from Uruguay. Sorry, folks. Has been playing very well. Is currently in that game 1-2 to Jenny, though. But yeah, Maria must be quite pleased with how she's playing. She's had some lovely results, close results so far. I've seen her heading in quite a lot and running some lovely hoops. So she'll be pleased with her first foray so far, I'm sure, into World Croquet. Back on lawn 2, yellow's about to run hoop 1. or not, as the case may be. So that was a reject from Amir Alibari. We'll see what blue does now. Blue's chosen to take a deep position. He can't go in too close or red will just clear him. And with black behind the hoop, red's going to take wide position, which he hasn't got. Too short there. So Hui, I'm told, is the correct pronunciation, or closer anyway. He just cleared there. So red and yellow both in corner 1, and blue and black with long hoop running positions behind the hoop. Yellow's lagged in. Okay, so Hui taking on probably a 5-yard hoop 1 and a reject. Apologies, I think I was on a camera that wasn't showing that, so sorry folks. I'll pay more attention to the cameras now. Hopefully you can now see what's going on. That was a miss from black. Yellow's in front of the hoop. Just check the firmness again. And he wants the referee back again. Going to hammer it in another time. Guessing after a couple of days of hard hitting, we're getting some hoop holes here now. And it looks like my cameraman is back. So we should now be able to switch between the cameras as needed. At the moment I'll stick with camera 2. There we go. So camera 1's just switched to show Mr. Mulliner, who was attempting some sort of jump at 13. So it's looking as if Ben, okay, 2-0 to Ben. So that was a better second game from Stephen Mulliner, but Ben had a win there. Ben lost earlier today, so Ben's now on 1 win out of 2. I'm not sure how Stephen did earlier today in his earlier game. So, yeah. So No, it's just gone off. It's gone off. Turn this off. Where's on this?
It has been somewhat temperamental.
Okay.
Temperamental anyway. I think part of the problem is because it's windy up there and everything, and it's some of the switches. Some of them, I explain this very badly. You either need incredible pressure to do something or none at all,
Right.
and it's just fiddly because some of them sort of snatch. So I don't know how you can switch it off from up there.
Well,
I don't think
it's back on again. So
this one I know how to switch off.
it's all right. Okay. Okay, sorry, folks, just stepped away for a minute because we were having some camera trouble. So that's 2-0 to red and yellow. So Amir Alabari, 2-0 so far in this. I think it's the second game. So Hui needs to be a bit careful here. He's hampered with the blue. Needs to be careful not to play a fault. Looks like he's just got room. Ooh. Could have done with getting that in the jaws, really. Oh, that was a lovely measured clearance on blue, with yellow ending up in front of the hoop. Slight problem here because blue can't clear yellow and red is then going to clear black some distance away. So he took his own ball out there. He maybe was trying to hit an edge of yellow or not. I think he might have done better than if he just cleared black so that red couldn't clear it. That was an option maybe, rather than sending it all the way over to halfway to corner 2. So red will now want to protect yellow from black, which is about 14 yards away. So he's going to try and lag into a position between black and yellow, but where he can also run the hoop from should black miss. And he hasn't got the block, so Huey's got a double at the hoop or yellow, and he's taken out yellow. That was a nice shot. So still in a bit of trouble though. Red's in front of the hoop. Blue 5 yards from red on the south boundary. Okay. So
I'm sorry, you update
I think he's taking on the hoop. Yep. Oh, that was close. That was close. The hoops have been quite unforgiving here. So sometimes I've certainly played at Southwark when the hoops seem to just get out the way rather than, create a proper obstacle. But from what I've seen of the players here, there's a lot of rejection going on. So the hoops have obviously been very well set. I haven't talked to any of the players about that, so they might not agree with that comment, but that's what it looks like as a spectator at any rate. And here we go, we got the hoop being thumped in again. Reject from red. Gives Huey a chance again if black can clear yellow. Might be able to get back into this hoop. Nice clear. Oh, little nudge on red as well. Quite handy. So yellow's going to come back in. Okay, blue's open on that, so he'll take that out straight away. So the discerning amongst you will have spotted that red has gone slightly to the far side of the hoop from black. That's just to stop black from playing a more gentle shot and holding for position. Oh, we've got some flags there. Let's switch to the other camera whilst that's happening. So yellow nicely in front. Blue's come in behind. Red going for the block there to stop black clearing yellow, didn't quite get it. Nice clear. So yellow's gone up near the peg somewhere. Don't know if you can see that. Yep, you can see Manuel Barry walking back towards it. Blue's got something like a 2-yard slightly angled hoop, so I suspect yellow will try and clear. Nope. And that was the ball heading the commentary box. Okay. So QA has a, as I said, about 2 yards, 2.5 yards, only slightly angled. Let's see if he can make this hoop. Oh, he's in the jaws. So how good is Amir's jump shots? Oh, we're getting the referee back again for some more hoop setting. Yeah, the referee's going to have to be a bit careful here because blue's actually in the jaws of the hoop. Yeah. So Richard Brooks, who's the referee, is saying he can't tap it in because blue's in contact and that would move blue. So they're having a discussion about what to do about that. I suppose he could mark blue, then set the hoop. Okay, well, nice jump. Apologies, folks, but I actually have to go now. So I'm not sure if we have another commentary team set up ready to go. So Thank you very much for listening today. I hope you've enjoyed all the streaming that we've put on today. I didn't know I was going to do this session, so I wasn't particularly prepared, didn't know that much about the players. I always like to look up the players a bit and find out a bit about them before I come on the commentary box, but this time I didn't have a chance to do that, so slightly quiet commentary for me to sign off this evening, but hopefully you're able to follow what was going on. And I've said I'm off now for today. I'll no doubt be talking to you some more, not tomorrow but Tuesday, so look forward to that, and over and out for now. I will leave you with the cameras. Okay, bye for now.
We've got a bit of commentary for Hoop 13 here.
And we're live with England internationals, JP Mobley and yours truly, Ewan Burridge.
I think we've got a half block here from the first positional shot. Lining up.
I think Emma's shooting at this.
I think this is very close to being full ball block. But if he hits it, he will flick off to the north boundary.
I think this is a no-lose shot here.
That was...
Yeah, it's a no-lose shot. He's missed it by a way, but he's still in front of the hoop, so it was a no-lose.
That wasn't the closest clearance I've seen this week.
He could have hit that a little bit straighter, it's fair to say.
Yeah.
But
so here, the perfect shot would be a nudge on black for maybe half a foot to block it from red. And then you'd have to say the hoop in the game looks pretty in control.
No, he's not
That's
near
nowhere near.
Position. He's counting on Amma missing with red here, which... to be fair, he's got a really tough shot to hit this.
To be quite honest,
black is in prime position. If you could place black on the lawn for a hoop 13 shot, you'd put it there. You would have a blinder for that position.
You would have it there. It seems like this shot's going to happen pretty quick. This game's going to finish pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is the shot. This is the match, folks.
The last one missed on the left.
Die.
Here we go.
Can he hit it? This is what the World Championship is all about, folks.
Will he miss on his right again?
It looks close.
It's very close. It's very.
Great effort from Ibieri.
Hits the wire, and now Yowie has
away in frustration. It was a great attempt.
A 1 foot straight.
Yowie has a 1-footer for the win.
Is this for 2-0?
2-1.
2-1. So 2-1 win for Yowie.
For an excellent 2-1 win.
This will be in
superb. Well played, both players. An excellent match from start to finish.
I'm not sure the lads announced that they'd just come back from.
Hi everybody, thank you very much for watching. It's been great to have you here. I hope you've enjoyed the games all day and the commentary when we've been able to provide it. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 and I believe Chris Clark will be your commentator. See you tomorrow.